Illmaculate, scroll talk.
Yeah! Don't ever think that you can serve me for a second or you're worthy of a legend. I'm hungry for success and you just thirsty for attention. Me? I'm over this battle shit. You basic cable, I'm pay-per-view. And that's a quote from the analyst. He start to float in the channel switch. I'm globally known as a savage, going toe-to-toe with an amateur. I'm able to make you look totally talentless, break your skull into fragments if you even think you're capable of holding a candlestick close to immaculate. Let's go. No substance. Praying to God for peace is obsolete. I get you killed with the wave of my hand, like bada bing, bada boom, you lay in the sand. It's not a thing. I'd assume before you obey a command, you'd stop and think. The laws you preach are made by a man, and on the chain of command, you not a link. Let me not confuse the flock of sheep. You wrongfully assume this is a hobby. It's not a dream or a job to me. I keep a strong belief in karma. Eat all MCs like you as long as we slaughter trees, treat fruit like property, and keep food under lock and key. I mean, I dare this cat to talk about America. I ain't hearing that unless we comparing facts. We look at ourselves and the reflection staring at us makes the mirror crack. Public image being smeared by these bureaucrats. It's fair to add slaves built the country, so a real hero acts on their behalf. Columbus ain't discovered shit, I'm aware of that. I'll take you to the arrow where the arrow wax or bury that. Breathe life in their lungs with a verse and give them their bows and arrows back. I will murk you in freedom's name like the purpose they birthed you is being slain. You should really take it personal even when I'm versing you being vague. Because if I could use my verse for you on another person, on the surface you seem the same. So it's perfect either way. See, his insecurities cut deep. Now I know the wound is open. Since I first accepted this battle, the only hope for you is promotion. I can't lose now, and that's the realest quotable that's spoken. Cause he did this for free, I got a couple G's, and now we're just going through the motion. Look, there ain't an ounce of a true MC in you. I've superseded you. You wonder why you're gonna lose to me. I wonder why you're too remedial to use a vehicle. So, who is beating who? I'm too unbeatable. Your coochie's bleeding, you pussy, you pubic region. So push me, it's feudal beef and you foolish stupid excuse for a human being, you. See? Holy shit. But hold on, let me switch the subject. I heard he was in his 30s, and that's a topic that I didn't touch yet. Figured I'd be more original, plus he'd know the shit is coming. So I wrote 2 rounds out spitting them, got to this one and figured, fuck it. See, there's nothing I can't say when it comes to this man's age. He's already got 1 foot in the damn grave, so it's no wonder his career's on its last leg. For him, it's a big night. But in a way, this battle's punishment. This ass whooping will be appreciated first. His face is saying that he's loving it. Dog, in layman's terms, this is spanking worse than you made your trashy mother give. So every verse, I'll make him search and bring me back a fucking switch on some thank you, sir. May I have another? You are no spokesman. You just get cold shoulders and know no one. You ain't show throwing, you just showboating, acting like a whole host, and I won't gas you. Instead of promoting, he must have been going over his quotes. His whole division ghost wrote him his whole battle. Look, my flow's natural. Act like I won't hit you, it's no issue. I'll cold slap you. Bitch, a blown kiss, split your bone gristle and broke tissue. You're so fragile. But look. Fuck it. You can't fuck with me, I'll murk this cat. We can do it at the venue or in a parking lot. Cause a real MC can adjust to any circumstance. Yeah, I'm overseas, but I'm a Portland smoker. Blowing trees, never performing sober. On your Twitter there, you said you want to be an organ donor, so I'll stab him with silverware and tell him to fork him over. It's over. I'll allow this clown to rap, but here's an astounding fact. You must have something modern medicine couldn't counteract. I'm out of town, but I know my way around the map, so I hope you doubted that I couldn't find where your house is at. Judging by your wretched flesh, I bet it's next to a power plant. Shit, we could talk about your clothes. That hip-hop goth genre is so dirty. There's not an anonymous class that could doctor your swag. You're gonna have to try to quit Hot Topic cold turkey. I mean, we could talk about the choke. How your legacy's coming all in glue. Looks like rubbing out all them Pesci battles got Pesci battles rubbing off on you.
90M versus Illmaculate.
Everything you spitting lately shows me that you're getting lazy. Switch it up. Try something different maybe. In terms he understands, there's more than one way to skin a baby. Okay, everything you wrote's funny, but less true. So study the chess moves. To me, what's so funny's nobody respected in your own country respects you. See, you are like, now you 33 and want to step back up in the ring, start battling MCs? That's like strapping on your sneaks, not even stretching or taking the ice packs up off your knees, stepping on the court and expecting to get drafted to the league. Dog, that's like you actually believing you climb this imaginary ladder up to me. No, this is me on the ground below pulling out the ladder underneath. Dog. That was better than y'all reacted. But if fuck your morbid ass humor, you probably wish I'd get sunburned, survive, only to watch my son burn alive. All that hateful shit you say are just words that rhyme. I read the obituaries today and not one person died. So instead of wishing death on this dude, I'll let him live it. Your real life is a death sentence to you. And I'd rather get every affliction you've ever wished on everyone than live for a second as you. If your bitch says she loyal, then she lying. I was whipping with her, switch lanes, speed by him, seat back, reclining, getting roll head while she's driving.
On the right hand side, everybody recognizes this motherfucker as a killer even though he don't recognize you. Makes
A movie scene living now, if you know some better. It's a broken record. Human beings getting power, taking soulless measures, cause disasters in their global efforts at controlling weapons. Technology probably responsible for Fukushima's been around since Nikola Tesla. I know, it sounds diabolic, but it's working. Africa's entire populace is burning. Carbon's frying continents while they're watching it in person. But read headlines and there's no slight acknowledgement referring to the climate conferences in Durban. I mean, to me that seems like news potential. But let me not be too suspenseful. All this happens in front of our eyes. That's why it was used against you. What I'm getting at is we're all blind. What the fuck makes you so special? Oh, so what you want? Written rhymes? Fuck it. No limit times. What you want? Scribble? Spin the mic? Improvise? Bitch, I could win this shit even if I didn't try. Fuck it. Let me simplify. You're a wimpy guy. On his wedding day, when they tell him to kiss the bride, his wife will have to lift his veil because he's so much of a bitch inside. Time. Let's just get this title shit out the way. I told him the title's an idle thing. It's the mind that's behind the name and promised the tides would change. Y'all saw the decline in weight. He went to being less chubby but seeming less hungry. It's not an unlikely trade. Now, brainstorming the past may warrant me asking if I should blame Foreman the abs for the loss of his title chain. I know he ain't morbidly fat. It's not the topic that I would take, but either way, he should have made more of a splash when he flopped and got his title waved. Dog, you softer than chai tea. Crossing customs lets you know how fake Arsenal might be. Either his record's never been charged or was wiped clean, which means you're not a gangster, cooperated, or Wale let you borrow his ID. Welcome to the West Coast, where awkward's obliterated you. Disrespected everybody in your state, spit in your face, and you didn't make a move. Funny how the biggest fake in the room's the first to instigate a feud, but fucking with me, shit. You lit a flame and fuse when incinerator fuel. I give your brain a visual and illustrate for you different angles till every bullet fired at me ricochets and splits that little picture frame in two. And nah, I ain't just a kid with an attitude. I'll take a trip to Miami, piss in your avenue, and take a shit in your talent pool. Look, dog, I mean this in the nicest way. I might even spit on a track with you. I've been gone from the battle scene, but I can't believe y'all thought this pig was an animal. Look, dog, this unworthy faggot has no life. I ain't call you pig because you're fat. That's just what I call dirty bastards I don't like. Hey, this shit's crazy. 3 battles in a week and I ain't let by one yet. Me, Diz, and Ott turned the travel lodge into a West Side blunt sesh. Hey, look, if you shared a blunt with him, I would get my blood checked. So how's your crew named Millionaires by Morning when you look like you'll be dead by sunset? Let's go! I mean, this is the easiest shit that I've ever done. When you see a swing and a miss, that's when I sidestep his punch. Then he bleeds from the lip, thinking that mine never touched. The taste of defeat is a bitch. And that's the 5 senses, huh? Because between manners, deaf, and you, the theme of this shit is blind, deaf, and dumb. He said he was St. Peter the gatekeeper. Alright, I'm St. Pierre. I'll punch face features till I break fingers. I graze shoulders with great thinkers and gang leaders. So if he plotting a takeover, I'm Nas when he made Ether. If Tony think he Iron Man blasting rockets, caskets dropping. This was your world, right? Well, now another planet's landed on it. This is Dr. Doom, put my face in a mask and lock it. But for you, it's Doomsday. I killed Superman. I don't have a conscience. You just ran out of options. This is Armageddon. Astronauts planting atom bombs on crashing comets. You don't have a chance at all. Before the aftershock hits, the hand of God rips him out the picture like a graphic novel or an X-Factor comic. I speak in fluent tongues and act demonic, spewing blood on Catholic crosses. You shadow boxing my shallow thoughts. This battle's the only thing the two of us have in common. It's perfect because the punchlines that we say can relate to the weed game. See the shit I'm spitting? It's got that fresh taste. Hits you in your chest plate and takes you back to the 10th grade. The shit he's spitting, hit it, and get that head change. Get that, why the fuck did you let me hit this I am mildly upset face? Look, you want to try and get a feature? I know something you could buy a little cheaper. This guy should get a t-shirt that says if life was any sweeter, I'd have a diabetic seizure. In New York, we ignored him. I found him corny and weird. Now this poor sport's thinking, hey, Lord, if only Thesaurus was here. See, this is only the first stop of me touring this year. And I'm told I have more fans than you. So who's the real foreigner here? Listen close. I'ma show I can out-rap them or out-class them. Out-freestyle or outlast them. Keep acting big, boy. I'ma outcast them. Just try and listen to his last album without laughing. But since you wanna get into it, you in some shit. I'll injure him, I'm infamous. Any instant with a flick of my wrist, I can instantly put an end to him. Go ahead, share with us your schedule. You ain't allowed to blow smoke that's in the air in your bedroom, because you share it with your girl. Plus his parents in the next room. Act like that's not your life. No wonder you're very homely. I bet y'all for a double date. Tuesday's taco night, and Thursday is karaoke. Dog, if I was to air you out, I'd leave you embarrassed, homie. All them times you broke down, like I feel like you barely know me. I talked about teaming with only. 90 got bitter, but he wouldn't budge. He sat there, didn't say shit, cause he couldn't have. Just stuck out his lower lip, looking like the only sibling at dinner that didn't get a pudding cup. I know that you praying I roll reverses, but player, I own the circuit, and I ain't battling this. I'm battling the bitch that's laying below the surface. The same one on the forums complaining. I know he's nervous, he hates it, it pains him. Everyone's saying he don't deserve this. Wow. Well, just accepting this battle, it's like I set the mouse trap. Soon as Ness poked his head around, snap, motherfucker make a threat about that. Yeah. Look, this jealous clown's mad that I pass him, speeding in a slow lane, put him in his casket, leave him in his own grave. Everybody's asking why I'm beefing with a no-name. They said he's good at rapping, so I beat him at his own game. Yeah, stop. I mean, the whole world gets to witness me leave him in a box. Malaysia, the Philippines, even Sweden's in the spot. Dog, if we was in Australia, I would feed him to a croc. And how sweet is it even the Englishmen will watch as I run up on Big Ben and start cleaning out his clock. Hey, I'll be honest. I'm too honest. I got a big mouth and I'm too honest. Oversaturation is one of the huge problems, but what can we do when we refuse to look at the root causes? Like how this is old in age, young in the game, versus mastery. So make your analogies. The fault ain't yours, the framework's a travesty. Maybe blame in these fame-thirsty battle leagues that gave birth to faggotry and bred a million rappers with the same personality.
Now make some noise for respect, B.A.
Now I know I said a mouthful, but I'ma dead them now, that wasn't never doubtful. It just seems strange your MC name's the only thing they respect about you. It's cliche, right? It isn't very witty. But for Pete's sakes, I don't think there is many people that respect you, so BA must stand for barely any. So you can spare me your best writtens. The second I'm threatened, I'm preparing your death sentence. Like when I murked your brethren in 07 and made Harry the guest witness. Respect BA? That's barely a fresh gimmick. A keyword you cling to when it's clear that your rep's finished. When you think of my name, you think skilled rapper, preparing to test limits. And that's why the name Illmaculate carries respect with it. See, I'm on some real ill shit. Not the one to play with. Treat his head the same as a 40 bottle. You know, have it pouring on the pavement. And everybody he came with is shortly follow. I'm on my Kill Bill shit. Try to use that same sorry player corny combo, I'll put your DNA on display like the Maury talk show with a blade that was made by Hattori Hanzo. Dog, this ain't what you imagine. Now I'm subtly laughing, because when I play like I'm arrogant, that's just a distraction. Shit, I'm thinking, so what if I'm bragging 15 years deep and ain't lost the hunger and passion? Plus, still in my 20s and the hand some. And some. What you know about going to other countries and rapping? No artist visa, customs harassing, going through the luggage you're packing, asking about the merchandise you're smuggling past them. My point is, I do this for the love of the craft and give the business from anybody from up-and-comers to has-beens. So what does it matter if I'm cocky with words when I'm humble in action? Knowing how the crowd will react, I'll just say I came down to your class to tell you you're a clown and you're trash. Now shut your mouth and be thankful for this shot that I allowed you to have. What? I dare you to bring up that Old Spice commercial. I fucking dare you. We can even reenact the scene. Picture a bathroom setting in HD on a plasma screen. I show up like, hello ladies, look at him, back to me. Who would you be more likely to oblige if they asked you to have a drink? Look at him, back to me. Fellas, reality or the battle scene? Who would you rather be? Look at him, back to me. And ask yourself, who would have the faster swing if they actually had some beat? Look at him, back to me. Bring an Old Spice or any ad you've seen. I'll give you the axe, cause I'm a brute when I'm armed and hammered if we have to take it to that degree.